Hi, how's it going? Today, these days I was doing some lives about playing difficult passages or difficult Brazilian pieces, and I have done 6 lives, and you can see very interesting results of the practice that I showed there. But I think I'm a little tired of this study, and some of you can be also tired of seeing the same theme on lives. And I remind that this is important in your studies, because sometimes you are studying hard something and your motivation starts to fall down. And in this process, sometimes changing the subject can renew our will of studying. It can give us a new impulse. I don't know if this is the right word in English, but we're gonna think more motivated when we're finding new things to study. And another thing that I think it's important to say to you that are knowing the channel today, it's about I talk about in this channel it's about improvisation in Brazilian music, but I talk about a lot of how to prepare a theme, how to memorize a song, how to about the comping, and this is very important to play Brazilian music. I don't believe that improvise in Brazilian music can be important, can be done without you knowing the songs and playing the songs. This is a prerequisite that is necessary to improvise in Brazilian music. So that's why I often talk about how to prepare the themes, how they will be the source of language, they will be they will give you the Brazilian environment to create your own ideas. So that's why I reinforce strongly this idea in my channel, and you see a lot of videos with the words about some words related to learning a song or a theme or a melody, Brazilian melodies, and all techniques necessary to memorize one of them. So today I would like to develop the language of this baião. I still don't play it. There are some parts that are not ready yet, and today I'm gonna rest giving some new things to my brain to work, and I would like to share with you this process. There is one important thing that I would like to say to you, that it's important to know the traditional music, to hear the Brazilian traditional music, to hear a little of the traditional samba, hear like we are doing today, the traditional baião, a little of Luis Gonzaga, that is the main composer, because when you start to hear it and playing a modern song like I'm doing, you're gonna start to recognize the similarities between this modern song and that traditional. What makes this modern song a baião? And when we recognize these cells, these phrases, these melodic motifs, we can develop with the language of the traditional song, making our improvise still sound with this Brazilian taste. So um, I'm gonna play here some parts and comment. And other thing I would like to say to you also, and when I was studying the theme, I was also studying improvising. At the end of some lives, I started to improvise. So today I'm gonna change, I'm gonna invert. I'm gonna study more the improvise, and I think I won't study also the technique. Alright, and I'm gonna just play without the precision it's needed to just to remind you the theme, okay? So the first part of the baião, this is the first part of this baião, and what do we have here? We have some kind of ponteio. That's the technique that the viola caipira, or we can translate as 10-string guitar, Brazilian 10-string guitar, plays with one pedal point. This is a known idea in Brazilian music. You can hear a lot of traditional musicians doing this, and this is a common pattern of baião, because it simulates the drum playing. The instrument is called zabumba. Tom 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 ta tom tom ta ta tom 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 ta. Here we have one more attack, but it's common to hear tom tom ta ta, or we repeat tom tom ta tom ta tom ta tom ta. So when we know from where these cells appeared, we can develop doing things that these instruments could do, or substituting for another. For example, in baião, this happens repeatedly, so where I can develop it. I know that this is gonna sound more inside the style than the pattern that's written. And we can also substitute this pattern for another patterns of baião. Example. So I can develop ideas because I recognize this this pattern, this deconstructed pattern of baião. And on the right hand also I can do the same thing. For example, study one phrase. I can develop in other manners. For example, I can double the phrase that is common on the viola. For example, some conventions that are coming baião. This arpeggio is interesting. And sometimes you can execute for the first time, but it's interesting that you study, because when you think this idea, your hand can be prepared to play it. Stop time is interesting because it's gonna appear like this pedal of the. Of the scale mixolydian with the sharp 14th, fourth, sharp 11th. The subtle difference gives a very interesting effect on our ears. On the upbeat, it's interesting for baião. So we have many options, different options we can explore, and this that it's just two measures of music. We can transform in lots and lots of different variations. Interesting. just one part of the theme that I recognized the figures and brought me a lot of variations. And also, still talking about the left hand, we can explore different compings of the baião play. There are some that the pianist André Marques uses that are made of repeated notes or syncopations. I don't know in this, I didn't practice in this, how can I say it, this chord changes. So I'm gonna make a little study of them, alright, and I have to create some independence also. This is a study that probably won't give the I won't see the result today. Let me study the independence. With the quarter notes. Let's do 8. You don't need to be to do all right in this first tries. All right, I prefer to work in cycles like I showed you, than insisting till I have the perfect execution. All right, let's do the 16 notes. With the syncopation. So I have to practice with the other cells, but I'm gonna do 3 cycles with just these cells I showed you to save time. Perfect, but I'm gonna do 8 notes. 16th note. With the syncopations. And the last cycle, all right? Not perfect yet. Syncopations. And note that I'm gonna try to improvise it. I'm not prepared yet. I know that I can commit some mistakes. Just show you. Alright, this can be practiced for more days, and it can sound very and we can start to make some variations into it. So you can create some very interesting lines of to give the sensation of the baião. another thing that I forgot to say. That's not on this lead sheet. This is a pedal that's called baião. Just won't play something like that. Something. It's like a guitar. And when we can explore. This is not prepared. Like I told you, I have to study more this part. It's not ready to play faster. But I'm just simulating to feel the song. Explore a little of this texture of I'm creating ideas to play this tempo. Some lyrical environment also. This I could be stirring. Explore this combination. Let me see this last part. Can create a counter. When I don't have ideas, I keep repeating. this passage and yesterday. Oh, sorry. Transform this in a groove with the maintain the pedal, let me test. trying to use some effect. That could be interesting. Could be interesting to the piano because of the white notes. Wow. There is another one that I think it's good to prepare to tomorrow. Again. Syncopations. And now 16th. I'm gonna do the third cycle. With 8th note again. With 16th and syncopations after. Syncopations now. Tired. gonna start to improvise, but not today. It's not. I'm developing this coordination, so it's just to give you an idea. Tomorrow I'm gonna continue this to see the results, to see the evolving process and more ideas about this arrangement. This is the way that I work in an arrangement of a song. I'm always searching I'm always trying to extract the phrases, the sounds of Brazilian music, and I develop them, and I use another ideas, similar ideas, so I can expand the sensation of this accent, of this Brazilian accent. Alright, I hope you have enjoyed the live today. I'm a little tired because it gets the mind, this work on ideas. And tomorrow we are gonna continue, and after that I'm gonna return to make this difficult phrases and work and the execution of this difficult parts. All right. I'm sorry. Thanks for watching, and I hope you have enjoyed and learned, and this can improve your process in playing Brazilian music. All right. Thanks for watching, and see you tomorrow. Bye bye.